Good morning, children. I'm back again with the same chapter, chapter number 12. But today we will learn new topics of chapter number 12. So this is part 2 of chapter number 12. Half we have already covered in our part 1, and now we will see the other half of chapter number 12. So now let's start our chapter. So now let's first see what we have already studied in this chapter. So let's just recall. So in the part 1 of this chapter, we have studied about the clinical thermometer, the stethoscope, microscope, machines that can look inside your body, surgery and anesthesia and antibiotics. So all these we have studied in the part 1 of this chapter. So now let's move further and see what we are going to learn today. So we are going to learn about vaccination, pasteurization, antiseptics and keeping healthy. So all these things we are going to learn in this chapter. So you have already know what is vaccination. It is prevention from disease. Pasteurization we will learn in this chapter. So antiseptics also you have learned in the part 1, and we will learn more about antiseptic, who invented it. Then we will see how to keep ourselves healthy. So all these things we are going to learn in our chapter. So let's start a part 2 of chapter number 12. So here you can see the picture of vaccination. Vaccination of several diseases. So now let's understand what is vaccination. Medicines such as antibiotics cure diseases, but vaccines prevent diseases from occurring. So before occurring of the disease, vaccinations or vaccines, they prevent the disease before occurring. Even you also have taken so many vaccines to prevent yourself from diseases. If a person is vaccinated against a disease, her or his body develops the ability to fight the germs that cause the disease. Vaccines which act against several diseases such as tuberculosis, cholera, and tetanus are available today, and even scientists are working to find out the vaccine of coronavirus. So if everybody will be vaccinated with the vaccine of coronavirus, so we all will be protected from the virus, and everyone will be healthy, and there will be no fear of coronavirus. You know, children, the first vaccine to be discovered was against the dreaded disease smallpox. You know what is smallpox? So here you can see the picture of smallpox. So here you can see the child is having smallpox. This disease was a major cause of death in the 18th century. An English doctor, Edward Jenner, observed that people who had a mild disease called cowpox did not suffer from smallpox. So he injected cowpox germs into the body of a young boy in 1796. A few weeks later, he injected him with smallpox germs. The boy did not get smallpox. He successfully tried this method of preventing smallpox on other people. Edward Jenner had discovered a vaccine for smallpox. So this is how Edward Jenner had discovered a vaccine for smallpox. So in the olden days, this smallpox was a dreaded disease, that means a terrible disease which was a major cause of death, and then he discovered the vaccine for smallpox. Today, thanks to him, smallpox has been removed from the world. Since then, vaccines have been developed against many diseases such as polio, tuberculosis, hepatitis, cholera, and tetanus. So, because of Edward Jenner, we are having so many vaccines of these diseases. So now let's see next. So here you can see how Edward Jenner injected cowpox germs into the body of a young boy. So this is how he invented the vaccine for smallpox. Now let's see next, children. So here Edward Jenner discovered vaccine for smallpox. So now I have told you, and now again we will revise how Edward Jenner discovered the smallpox vaccine. So first he injected cowpox germs into the body of a young boy in 1796. Then second, a few weeks later he injected him with smallpox germs also, and the boy did not get smallpox because he was already having cowpox germs. So this is how Edward Jenner discovered the vaccine for smallpox. So here is the picture of Edward Jenner discovery of smallpox cure. So the process of vaccination was discovered by Edward Jenner in 1796. It was discovered when Jenner observed that people who developed cowpox were immune to smallpox. So this is how Edward Jenner discovered vaccine for smallpox. So now let's see next. So now our next topic is pasteurization. So here you can see the picture of Louis Pasteur, who discovered pasteurization. So now let's understand what is pasteurization. Louis Pasteur, a Frenchman, studied the cause of disease. He showed that many diseases are caused by tiny germs. So now let's see the picture of tiny germs. So here you can see this is the picture of tiny germs. These germs also carried disease from one person to another. So likewise now we are having so many rules to follow, that we cannot shake hand, we cannot touch each other. Why? Because the germs of coronavirus should not spread from one person to another. So that is why we are wearing masks, we are washing our hand, we are not touching each other. Why? Because to avoid the spread of coronavirus germs. So it is spread due to these type of tiny germs. So he discovered that heat kills germ. Milk or water can be boiled to kill germs and prevent diseases. The process of killing germs by boiling followed by rapid cooling, especially in milk, is called pasteurization. So here you can see this is milk, and to kill the germs in milk we have to follow this process. So if we want to kill germs in milk, we have to boil milk. So this is the process of killing the germs in milk and water, which was developed by Louis Pasteur. And in this picture also we can understand this is fresh milk, and then heating section. Here the milk is being heated or boiled, and then it is, and here you can see this is cooling section, and here is the section where rapid cooling of the milk is done. And then this is the pasteurized milk out, which is having no germs. So this is the process of Louis Pasteur. So this is how Louis Pasteur gave us the method of killing the germs in milk and in water. And nowadays also, in this situation where coronavirus is spreading everywhere, we are drinking boiled water, and even we drink hot milk. Why? Because we kill the germs in the milk and water. So this is how Louis Pasteur helped all of us by killing the germs in milk and water. So now let's see next. So this, did you know, is given in your book. So now let's read it out. One of the most dreaded diseases today is AIDS, caused by a virus, a kind of germ known as HIV. So we all know about AIDS, and it is a kind of germ known as HIV. A lot of research is going on all over the world to find vaccine against AIDS. But so far no effective vaccine has been found. Like nowadays we are struggling by this pandemic, this coronavirus, but still we are having no effective vaccine for it. So still the scientists are working, and very soon we will get this vaccine. So till then you have to keep yourself safe from this virus. Follow all the instructions which are important and given by the government. Now let's see next, children. So here is antiseptics, our next topic. This we have already studied, but again we will study it in a more broader way. So now this is our next topic, antiseptic. So now let's understand what is it. Joseph Lister, a surgeon, lived about 150 years ago. At that time surgery was new and many patients died after operations due to infections of the wounds. Lister tried several methods of controlling the infection without success. Then he studied Pasteur's finding about germs. He realized that germs caused the infections in the wounds and started looking for a method to kill the germs. So there was a person, so there was a surgeon, his name was Joseph Lister, and he tried of several methods. So there was a person 150 years ago, and he was a surgeon, and his name was Joseph Lister. So the patient died after operation due to the infection in the wounds. So when we cut a part of a body, and if no good treatment or antiseptics are given to it, so we will have lot of this infection, and due to this infection a person can also die. So this used to happen in the olden days when Joseph Lister, a surgeon, used to operate a patient. So then he tried a chemical called carbolic acid, and he sprayed that carbolic acid in the air, washed his hands, instruments, and the patient's skin with it before performing an operation. The deaths due to infection came down dramatically. Joseph Lister had discovered the first antiseptic, a chemical that kills germ. So this is how Joseph Lister had discovered the first antiseptic which was used to kill germ. So after that the death due to infection came down. So this is how Joseph Lister discovered the first antiseptic, and the use of antiseptic was to kill germs. So now let's see the picture of Joseph Lister, how he sprayed the chemical on the patient's skin, on the instruments, and in the air. So because he sprayed it everywhere, so that is why there was no infections, and this chemical killed all the germs. So because of this there was no germs in that room, and the patient was also fit. So because he sprayed that chemical, so there was no germs and infections in that room, and the patient was also fine. So now let's see next. So now there are some good habits which we have to keep in mind and we have to follow to remain healthy. Now to keep ourselves healthy, what we have to do? So there are some habits which we have to follow to keep ourselves healthy. Germ cause several diseases. Many diseases are also caused if we do not eat a proper diet. We can remain healthy by following simple rules which take care of these two factors. So we must eat good nutritious food which gives the body all the nutrient it needs. Next, keep yourself and your surroundings clean. This prevents the breathing and spreading of germs. So if we'll keep our surrounding and ourselves clean, so it will prevent the breeding and spreading of germs. Next, clean your body by having a bath with soap and water every day. So what you have to do to clean yourself? You have to have a bath every day with soap and water. Next, Wash your hand with soap and water before and after eating. I hope you all are following these healthy and good habits. Next, always keep garbage covered. So the garbage box, your dustbin must be covered. So why we are covering the garbage, or why we are covering the dustbin? Because garbage breeds germs and insect spreads germs. Therefore, always keep garbage covered. Dispose it from time to time and do not allow it to accumulate. That means you have to dispose your garbage from time to time. Do not accumulate it means do not let it. So accumulate over here means do not let it collect in large quantity. So from time to time dispose your garbage. Next, exercise regularly, which is very important. Exercise gives strength to the body and it becomes more capable of fighting diseases. Next, when you feel unwell, go to a doctor. The doctor will find out what disease you are suffering from. Using some of the methods you have read about in this chapter, she or he will give you the proper medicine to cure you. So, whenever you're feeling unwell, go to a doctor because he will treat you and give you the proper medical treatment. And he may use these medicines and these instruments to cure you. So, whenever you are unwell, go to a doctor. Now, let's see next, children. So, now we have come to the end of our part 2 of this chapter. So, now let's revise what we have studied. So, first we have studied about vaccination, then pasteurization, antiseptic, and keeping healthy. So, all these we have studied today. So, now let's see next. Next is your homework. So, let's read it out. What is your homework for today? What do you mean by infect? Write the name of the people who discovered the following: antibiotics, vaccination, pasteurization, antiseptic. So you must know the name of these people who discovered antibiotic, vaccination, pasteurization and antiseptics. Then you have to learn and write questions and answers of the chapter. Next is the time for me to leave, children. I hope you have understood part 2, part 1 of chapter number 12. So keep on studying, children. I'll meet you with a new chapter. Till then, take care of yourself and study well.